Hi, my name is Carly and I'm a digital artist and illustrator in Sydney, and I am partaking in an October art challenge for the first time ever this year called Artober. I've already made a slight mistake here. I did some line art before I did the block colouring. Still learning these markers. I found the best way to sort of do or work with them or layer them is to start with your lightest possible colour and then go up the shades from there and then finish with whatever your line art colour is going to be, which is generally going to be your darkest if you want to have that line art really pop. But it shouldn't be too far. The purple should cover this all. This paper isn't the best for doing art with these particular markers because it piles and rips a lot, and I get a little bit of cat fur here, so I'm battling multiple elements here. So it's not too bad of a mistake. The background behind that leaf is going to be purple, so I think it should cover that. But anyway, I digress. I'm using the Posca paint marker pens. These are the medium-sized ones. I think they're a 1.8 to 2.5mm bullet-shaped tip ones. I probably should have gotten a fine liner for my line art rather than this big chunky thing, but I did love this colour purple. I could not find it in a fine liner. So we will persevere with this and we'll see how we go. Maybe later on in the month I will go get some, because I will probably run out of ink or run out of paint before the end of the month, especially if I continue to do a full page illustration like this one is. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. I am pretty new to doing YouTube videos, so I'm just starting off doing a couple of speed painty things. They're simple to do. This is the first voiceover I'm doing, so it's a little bit terrifying. We'll see how this goes. I'm planning on doing more YouTube video things. I've got a lot of time off, given to the fact that I don't have a job. My job no longer exists, thanks to COVID, which is probably the case for a lot of people. But I suppose I'm looking at doing art as a business, or trying to create something out of my apartment while I've got all this time off, while I search for more work. So I might be doing some YouTube videos on that. I want to look at getting a printer, maybe some paper. I do mostly do digital things, digital illustrations, so that should, translate over to sort of prints and stickers and things pretty well. I have no idea what to do with a lot of that, so I suppose they might be more of a vlog format while I work it out. That could be interesting if people don't know. But, I digress. We'll cross that when we get to it. One of the tricky things with these Poscas that I've found is that it's difficult to create a full illustration and then executing that art with these thick, sort of chunky markers. These paper is a bit, I suppose the sheets of paper I'm using are small, but if they were larger I'd be using more ink to do things, so I'd be sort of running out of ink markers. It's a tricky sort of spot I'm trying to navigate. But, I'll probably get better. Like, I've only had these for about 4 days. I did buy these markers probably maybe a week before the end of the start of October, to see how they worked, play around with them. But like I said, I do mostly digital. I don't do a lot of this traditional art stuff, so I've got a lot of training in my hand I need to do. Straight lines and curved lines and sort of how you grip the pen and all that sort of fun stuff. It is very nice to do just digital stuff rather than do traditional stuff over digital stuff. It's a little bit more cathartic. Anyway, I'm nearing the end. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can do a bit of voiceover next time. But if you like it, just hit a like, I suppose. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, maybe.